Hello everyone, my name is Squalo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, is Solana going to survive the bear market, or should we actually all just dump Solana and forget about it? So in this video I've decided to do a big overview of all the details, all the competition, all the legislation stuff, all the big exposure, the network health, news, etc. Everything you need to know about Solana, including some of the technicals. I'm gonna talk about my price targets and what I'm expecting from Solana right now. So if you're interested and this has been bugging your mind, and especially if you're holding some Solana, make sure to watch this video from the beginning and until the end, because I promise you it's gonna actually surprise you very, very much. So watch it until the end. Now, before we come back and talk about the technicals and the price targets, we really need to discuss everything that is happening inside Solana and what we can expect from it. So number one, certainly Solana is trying to, kind of calm the narrative and, say that, we're fine, relax, everything is great. And that's what they've done right here with the snapshot of the state of the Solana network. So basically, it was quite a bit of data, but let me just run through this real quick and say exactly what matters. So as an example, the transactions per second, they were talking about the fact that, yes, we did see some kind of a drop in the transaction speed, but right now it's recovering. So it's all good. It's all just basically, because when we have this kind of a, crisis mode, these things can happen, but nothing tragic happened. And if you can see, in terms of the, this chart right here, that's actually quite true. Now, the next thing is the average block time. And as you can see right now, that the average block time actually went up, but it actually turned and went back down. So, and it remained below historical average. So that's quite good. So in terms of the health of the network itself, then compute units per block, there was nothing interesting about this, but daily programs used. Now, what they're saying is that the usage of the network is currently down, but it's down modestly, and it's something to be expected in extreme times. And the daily programs used is down 5%, but in line with recent months. So it's no big deal. So as you can see right here, 1,000. So it's not like in terms of their on-chain data and snapshot of the network itself, it actually looks fine. So Solana wants you to believe that we're good. Just give us some demand, please buy Solana tokens. And now the big question is, should we trust them? Should we actually go and buy Solana? Because certainly if we're gonna go into a weekly, let's go to a weekly chart. Let's take a look at the discount at which Solana is being offered right now, basically. And that's 95% on a project that, let's be honest, it's a very strong project for sure, and it's been always a strong project. But in the bear market, and we're going to get into all of this in just a second, in the bear market and everything that is happening and everything I'm going to tell you about right now, we are going to probably start questioning whether that's actually the case. But watch this video till the end. And guys, please don't forget that down in the description of this video, as well as in the pinned comment, there is a link to my free Discord channel where you can see all of my personal trades that I'm taking, all the scalp trades and quick day trades, all the swing trades and bigger trades are here on YouTube. So subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss them. But all the smaller trades are in my Discord, and we are profitable like 4 or 5 weeks in a row. There was only one losing week so far. So we're doing like amazingly well, and our members are making insane profits. 124%, 670%, 1,500%. So, and these like profits are just, endless. So if you're not part of the Discord, you're missing out on some really good money and understanding exactly how professionals trade. There's like 17,000 people in this group, 18,000 to this point. So go down below in the description of this video and join us for free right now. And last but not least, before we continue this very important topic, is that we are trading on BitGet. And with my exclusive link down in the description of this video, as well as in the pinned comment, you can claim all these insane bonuses, $8,000 in initial deposit bonuses. Also, if you deposit more than $500, you'll get my crypto course, the paid crypto course, for absolutely free. And simply for signing up, you'll get 10 USDT, and you're going to be getting cash back on your trading fees sent back into your spot account, which basically is like, even if you're a break-even trader, you're going to still make money at the end of the day. This right here is exactly what it's going to look like in your spot account. So this is what the rebates look like. So when you take a trade, $123, $4.50, and this is being sent to your account every single day into your spot account. So even if you're a break-even trader, you can actually make money. So use my link down below, join BitGet, and claim all these bonuses and this cashback rewards. So now back to Solana, and let's move on. Now we've talked about all the great stuff. Now let's talk about the bad stuff. Number one, is that Solana is that one of the latest developments is that Binance announced a suspension of USDT and USDC on Solana network until further notice. And OKX did the same, and then Bybit actually did the same as well. According to the statements released by OKX, Binance, and Bybit, some Solana blockchain tokens may be delisted. So Solana is being hit right now from every single angle. Is that a conspiracy? Who knows? But the thing is, the matter of fact, these kinds of developments, and this is like brand new, it came out like a day ago at the most, like hours ago. So this is very fresh, and this is actually very, very dangerous for Solana right now. Now, the next thing is what we have to pay attention to is that Solana unlock, there was this big FUD going around that hundreds of millions of dollars will be unstaked and sold. And so therefore, with the current liquidity of Solana, that it will crush to zero. But Solana Foundation decided to postpone this unlock, but it wasn't actually enough to save Solana from declining. But the thing is that sooner or later they actually will have to unstake it. I mean, it's impossible that they can be prolonging it for inevitably. And it also says that it also shows how centralized Solana is, that they can just postpone it. So this is very big danger that is still out there. People forgot about it probably at this point. I don't know, tell me in the comments if you forgot about this, but it's still there and it's going to happen at some point. Now the next thing is that Solana is still in the eyes of SEC as potential unregistered security, and right now with the whole FTX collapse and Solana having so much exposure to FTX, it could come under extra scrutiny. So that adds on to the weight of this whole situation. Now, the next thing, which is, speaking against the potential fast recovery of Solana, is the matter of the fact that we have things like Aptos, and which is, called a Solana killer at this point. And also we have Sui, which is, Sui is very similar in a sense to Aptos, and both of them are considered to be the killers of Solana. And the thing is that reasons why, and even Anatoly Yakovenko, the actual founder of Solana, has admitted it, that he's a bit nervous about how developer-friendly Aptos and Sui actually are, where Solana is lacking this kind of a user and developer friendliness. So we have to keep this in mind, that the competition is rising far above Solana right now. And we also have other big blockchains that are fighting with Solana that have no exposure to FTX, are not going under a huge scrutiny of SEC together with this whole FTX exposure, etc. So this is adding more and more on top of the shoulders of Solana at this point. Not to mention, guys and girls, and focus right now, that a huge holder of Solana was FTX and Alameda, and them alone, approximately, we don't know exact number, but approximately they're holding about $900 million worth of Solana. And they will be, sooner or later, and people are not talking about this, sooner or later they're going to be forced to actually liquidate to compensate the holders, and the creditors of FTX, etc., as a part of their bankruptcy proceedings. So it will happen sooner or later. So that's going to contribute to a huge selling pressure that is already on Solana. And I mean, it's going to be only the FTX and Alameda, and when others are going to realize this, all the retailers, etc., is going to be more selling pressure on top of this selling pressure. And seeing the current liquidity of Solana, this alone, without even the danger of the unstaking, this is just mind-boggling. And certainly we cannot forget that we are still in a huge bear market overall if we look at Bitcoin. So, and everything is just going down, and we have so many bad things happening and looming in the world right now, and that's were discussed in all the previous videos, that we're not gonna see any surge in demand in general, because right now, to be honest, Solana to actually recover mega fast, it needs huge demand from somewhere, from something, from someone, that just is not gonna show up out of the blue. Before we talk about the technicals, it's also worth mentioning, just in general, that Solana is still a huge project. It still has a huge community. It still is mega strong. It still has revolutionary products, and their roadmap and milestones are incredible, and all the things that they're working on are beautiful. Certainly, we cannot just say that Solana is garbage and that's why it's going down. No, Solana just potentially has made some mistakes, and Solana has been tied so closely to FTX that is just breaking it downwards and lower and lower and lower, not because it's a trash project, but it's like because of FTX and this whole narrative that is going around. It's just unlucky, so to speak. So then this brings us to the question, can Solana survive? And the answer is very simple. As a project, as a community, as something what they're doing and all the, the team behind it, certainly it can survive. But the big question isn't right now whether Solana is a good project, because they have so many things they're working on right now, actually with Google, etc., that they will solve their, issues with all the breakdowns of the network itself. As I said before, so I still believe in the team and Solana, the project itself. At this point, it all comes down to supply and demand and liquidity and who's going to be dumping when. So this brings us to the chart. And quite frankly, we are already seeing that the chart of Solana is actually looking weaker than the chart of Bitcoin. Just simply because people are starting to realize exactly what I'm talking about in this video. And here we're seeing this pattern, and certainly if we're going to be breaking above, we can take some kind of a small long trade with up to maybe like $15, but something very small. But even this, to be honest, I would be very careful with a small stop loss over on Bitget. After you click the link or you claimed all the bonuses, certainly you can try, and if it's going to have this kind of a breakout, long it a little bit. But certainly I wouldn't be buying into Solana at this point, because I still think that with everything that is happening in the short-term perspective, again, the charts can go in freaking circles, but at the end of the day, when we're gonna see all of these events actually coming to fruition that were discussed in this video, I think we're gonna go much lower. And in terms of how much lower, if we're gonna go to the weekly chart and look at simple VPVR, because right now we are supported by the volume. Let me just go back a little bit. So we're just currently being supported by this volume that we're seeing right here. This is where we are standing. We're standing literally at the edge of this volume right here of about like $12, really, honestly. And then there is a hole of volume right here. So the next volume is gonna probably come in at about $5 right here. So this could be another drop from $12 to about $5, and then the biggest support would come in at $3 per Solana. And the question is, would I buy any Solana at that time? I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I'm certainly gonna entertain a shorting opportunity. If we're gonna break down below here with some volume and a really nice model, we're gonna definitely short it. This is the trade you're gonna probably find in our Discord channel for sure, so go join it right now. But as a project itself, is it worth buying it right now? I think it's gonna go lower just because of all the things that I've described. So they're doing their best to make you feel better, but I don't think that there is anything good to feel about at this point, in my humble opinion. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Check out this crypto course that I've done so you learn how to actually trade, how to open all the trades and do it in a smart way and not lose money because of stupid mistakes. And as always, stay smart, stay rich, stay away from Solana for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.